Atomic.
The following announcement has been brought to you by the Cousin Ricky Order.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Cousin Ricky Order Diecast Racing League as we bring you round one, Group 4 of the Surround Buckminster Presents Concept Chaos. Now let's hand it over to our co-hosts, Funkhauser and Nigel Thayergood.
I get it, he's not in the production truck, but find him!
Funk, I'm being told we've regained control just in time for driver introduction.
Great, now I have to play catch-up. Starting us off in a 2005 Ford Chevy Cobra for Arlo Racing, it's Arlo!
A beautiful design inspired by the 1961 Cobra.
Up next in yet another 2005 Mitsubishi Eclipse for Cash Money Boys, it's Cash Money himself.
It would appear the Eclipse concept is a very popular design.
That it is, as we have one more 2005 Mitsubishi Eclipse in this group, and it's being driven by Feral Mod's Feral Patrick.
And now for something completely different.
Completely different indeed, as we have a 1957 GM Chevrolet from Aces High Racing being driven by Spidey.
Again, well, it's two American muscle cars versus two rice burners.
Oh my god, how is he hijacking our stream?
Perhaps a cybersecurity team is in order.
A cybersecurity team? Nigel, we're in the Appalachian Mountains. Half the people out here still communicate via telegram.
Perhaps Morse code SOS then.
Oh dear god. Anyways, race 1 is underway and Arlo has taken off as he has a decisive lead as they head down in the turn 2.
As Arlo pulls away, Cash Money is trying his best to catch up, but he has Feral Patrick right there on his tail.
Oh, Arlo gets loose coming out of turn 3. Here comes Cash Money right there on his tail as he gives him a bump down to the final stretch. It's going to be Arlo coming in first, followed by Cash Money. Then it's going to be Feral Patrick and then Spy Dude bringing up the rear.
A strong performance by Arlo as usual, but he had a very close call there toward the end.
That he did as we back it up and check out the merch by Meek and Replay Camera. As you see, he has a nice lead over the other drivers as you watch Cash Money gets a little loose just before heading into turn 3. He gets a push from Feral Patrick, but Arlo gets loose coming out of turn 3 as his car loses a ton of momentum. Here comes Cash Money rolling up right behind him heading into turn 4. He gives him a tap and tries to make a pass.
But on the final stretch, Arlo makes his bumper 3 times wide as he blocks all lanes of travel as he's going to make it across the line in first. And how about we check that finish cam once more as you see Feral Patrick gets along the wall trying to pull off a Dusty Miles move as he comes across the line.
Oh my god, are we seriously going to have to deal with Cousin Ricky piping in every 5 seconds?
Not every 5 seconds, but of course when it's funny.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I don't find this amusing.
Well, of course you don't, because you're no fun.
What do you mean no fun? I'm all types of fun.
I hate to agree with Cousin Ricky on this one, Funk, but sometimes you can be quite a fuddy-duddy.
Wait, do what?
It's lap 2.
Great, now I have you on his side. Anyways, as Cash Money takes it off down into turn 1, he's got Arlo right there on his tail as they head down into turn 2.
And as they head down into turn 3, Cash Money still has a decisive lead as Arlo is slowly starting to get closer.
Oh, but Arlo gets loose. He's spun around as they head down into turn 4. He gets slammed into the tire barrier at the entrance of pit road as Spy Dude's going to come across the line in second, followed by Feral Patrick in third.
A very tough break for Arlo as his car loses complete control, spinning around and crashing out as he goes from second place to a DNF.
And as we check out that track time, let's go down here to the entrance of pit road and check in on Arlo, who's being helped out by the emergency crews.
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought Arlo was driving a Mustang, but I guess a Ford's a Ford.
Oh dear God, Ricky, no one asked for you to put salt in the wound. Anyways, let's check out this merch by Meek and Replay Camera, as here you see Cash Money has a nice lead as he heads out of turn 3. Right behind him you see Arlo gets a little loose, but he's able to straighten out, but then all of a sudden he just loses complete control of his car as he turns sideways and spins around as he heads down into turn 4.
And at this point, unfortunately, he's nothing but a roadblock for the other drivers as Spy Dude slams him right into the tire barrier as he's able to take advantage of that second place spot.
And speaking of second place, we actually have a tie for second place in the points between Spy Dude and Feral Patrick. But I guess Cousin Ricky has had control of the leaderboard too, because it's obviously his math.
Wait, dude, what? If you two are quite done with your squabbling, we still have 2 races left to get down to as race 3 is now underway.
Down the backstretch, heading into turn 1, it's going to be Spy Dude with a slight lead over Feral Patrick.
But Feral Patrick looks like he's going to nose ahead as they head down into turn 2 through the chicane.
Oh, contact, heavy contact between Spy Dude and Arlo as they head down to turn 3, but Arlo's able to break loose as Feral Patrick's able to break away. He comes down to the line in first, followed by Arlo in second. Then it's Cash Money in third, as it's going to be Spy Dude bringing up the rear.
A very close call for Arlo as it looks like Spy Dude was trying to put him into the wall once again.
Well, as we check out that track time, let's rewind it and check out that Merch by Meek and replay camera as you keep your eyes on Arlo and Spy Dude as they exit chicane. Looks like Spy Dude turns up into Arlo as they head down into turn 3. Arlo is able to save it as he misses a tire barrier as you see him just barely getting loose as you watch Spy Dude rolls along the wall as he gets caught up, but he's able to break free as he's going to make it down to the line.
You know what I always say? Robin's racing!
Ricky, you are so dead if I find you.
Yeah, good luck with that. Funk, I really know you want to find Cousin Ricky, but I think we have more pressing matters to get down to.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Nigel. We haven't talked about our sponsors yet.
Wait, what? No, that's not what I was talking about.
Too late. Time for Cousin Ricky to take over.
The following announcement has been brought to you by the Cousin Ricky Order.
What? You thought Cousin Ricky ran for good? Not happening! I think it's about time for Cousin Ricky Takeover, but let's start off with thanking our sponsor, Merch by Meekin, in conjunction with Wetwork Customs. Want a new building for your truck or custom diorama made specifically to your liking? Well, Merch by Meekin has what you need. Just look at this beautiful press box where Cousin Ricky's fans are hanging out. And it doesn't just stop with press boxes, you also have mechanics' garages, gas stations, even speed shops, made all to your liking. So make sure to call Merch by Meekin and order yours today. Merch by Meekin! Gotta love those signs! Oh, and don't worry, Funk, I got your t-shirts covered too. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, new from Merch by Meekin, it's the Funkhauser Diecast Racing League t-shirts. They come in multiple sizes, but they're very limited in numbers, so make sure to go to merchbymeekin.com, order yours on Facebook, or call today and order yours now. Because just like Funkhauser's control over his network, they're going fast!
The following announcement has been brought to you by the Cousin Ricky Order.
Well, now that we have that out of the way, I'll hand it back over to Funk's butler, Alfred.
First off, it's Nigel, and I'm not his butler.
Well, you're not the dynamic duo, that's for sure.
Oh my God, Alfred, I mean Nigel, can we just get back to the final race?
Why, sure thing, Batman. I mean Funkman.
Ah, jeez, it's a wonder that we haven't all gone insane. Anyways, we are down to the final race, and it's still anybody's event up for grabs. It's time for race 4, which is now underway.
Out the gate, down the backstretch, one final time into turn 1 is Feral Patrick with a slight lead over Arlo.
Oh, but Arlo has some momentum coming out of the S-turns into turn 2 as he takes lead through the chicane. He's all alone as they're battling for second behind him.
Heavy contact behind him in turn 3 as Arlo makes it down into turn 4.
And as they come down to the final stretch one last time, it's going to be Arlo coming in first with a close group behind him, a Feral Patrick in second, then it's Cash Money, and then Spy Dude bringing up the rear.
A very important win by Arlo, but the question is it enough to move on?
We'll have to find out here in just a second as we check out the Merch by Meekin replay camera, as here you see Arlo making a move past Feral Patrick as he comes out of the S-turns down in the turn 2.
Right behind him, you see Cash Money doing his best to catch up to Feral Patrick as they go through the chicane.
And as we're watching Arlo as he heads down in the turn 3, there you see Feral Patrick and Cash Money getting together as Cash Money gets Feral Patrick loose and spins him around in turn 3. Watching the turn 3 camera, there you see him getting spun around. He is now heading backwards as they head down the super stretch, driving out of his back glass.
But keep your eyes on Feral Patrick as he is not quite done yet as they head down in the turn 4. There you see Arlo gets clear, but here you see Feral Patrick gets spun around once again. He corrects the car, gets it straight as they come down to the line, hanging on to that second place spot.
And by hanging on to that second place spot with those impressive moves, he picked up some very important points as we come down to the final score.
And as we tally up those points for round 1, group 4, it is consistency that is going to win out today.
Right you are, Nigel, as unfortunately for Arlo, those 2 wins and second place finish were not enough to overcome that 1 DNF, as the consistent drivers of Feral Patrick and Cash Money will have enough points to move on to round 2. Thank you, as always, race fans, for being a part of the action here at the Funkhauser Diecast Racing League. And if you like the content you've seen, please remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to comment and share as we bring you more exciting racing action here from the old Yakima Valley Speedway. And hey, we have big news. We have a brand new member of the Funkhauser fan club. Let's give a big shout out to Milestone Racing, the newest member of the Funkhauser fan club.
More like the Cousin Ricky Order Club.
Wait, do what?
following presentation has been brought to you by the Cousin Ricky Order.
Oh my God, Ricky!